I'm at the entry of the Olympic Park here in Seoul, and that is one of the faces of a traditional Hahoe mask, which is carved into a stone in a totem pole, which actually serves as a light. You can see the Olympic Park gate in the background. The Olympic Park is in the middle of a residential and commercial district in Jamsil. The sun is behind the clouds right now, but until yesterday, let me jump off this ledge here. Okay. Until yesterday, the rain was pouring down. We had a typhoon coming up from the south, and it was raining cats and dogs and every zoo animal possible, to be quite frank. But today it's kind of blazing hot. If you put people in a row in the sun for about 5 minutes, I'm sure you'll have a wet t-shirt contest in no time. But right now, the sun has gone behind one of the clouds way up there. There you go, hiding somewhere. Thankfully. I'm here because I'm going to see the Keith Haring exhibit at the Soma Museum, which is placed inside the Olympic Park. But I arrived early, so I'm taking a quiet stroll around first before my friend arrives. And this is what all the totem poles / lights look like. And I'm quite surprised to see a lot of people around because it's really, oh god, the sun is back out. It's a pretty hot day out. Hot day to be out, sorry. I omitted a few words there. And there's a fountain. And there's an interesting face here. On one of the totem pole / lights. Taking a quick scroll, let's see what the fountain looks like. I don't think they have dancing waters here, I'm not really sure. Today's a weekday, by the way, and no kids around because they started school. Yay for September. That's another reason why I'm going to the Keith Haring exhibit today. Because if you go during summer vacation times, the whole place is packed with little kids who have to do their summer vacation homework. I think Korea or maybe Japan is the only country that have vacation homework. So they go to, like when we were kids, we had to go to all these exhibitions and conventions and so whatnot and write about them and hand it in. Okay, here's the base of the Olympic Park gate. As usual, very shaky video clips. Oh, there's the Olympic flame. Oh, cool. Let's go see that. All the flags in the background. I think of the participating countries. Oh, by the way, the Olympic Park is to commemorate the 1988 Seoul Olympics, if that wasn't too obvious for you. Okay. Here we are at the Olympic Flame. And there you go. Burning eternally. And here we have what? It's in French. Déclaration de la paix de Seoul. Wow, it's been a while since I spoke French. And what? It's, well, you could read whatever. I don't want to abuse you guys with my bad accent. And the Olympic flame here. And there we have the Korean version. 서울 평화 선언. Way up to the sky, I'm back. And of course, you have the English version, Seoul Peace Declaration. And what's a park without invasion of foreign eateries? Well, Loteria is Korean and Family Mart is Korean, but A lot of people are surprised to find in Seoul that we have a lots and lots of Starbucks. I mean, if you go into the Gangnam area, you could find a Starbucks literally about like 500 meters apart. And not only Starbucks, we have a lot of every kind of coffee chain possible. I think the whole country is addicted to caffeine. And that's the information center. And I don't know why they called it I think it's a ridiculous name, Fresh House. Apparently it's a premium well-being buffet. Oh god, the naming is horrible, absolutely. And we have all the flags in the background. I'm repeating myself endlessly. My appointment is at 3, and it's 20 minutes until 3. And here it's called 어린 농부 딸기가 좋아. 딸기가 좋아 was once the main 딸기, in fact, was once the main character for the Korean company Samji, which went bankrupt in March, I think. And they're now being licensed and being held by another Korean company. And they have a huge amusement park in Haiti, in the north of Seoul. And this branch, it's called 어린 농부, which means young farmer, which I think is to teach kids about the ecosystem and farming and the environment, so on and so forth. Okay, here we are approaching the flags. There is absolutely no shade in this park, unless you're stuck under the gate, which I no longer am. And my sunglasses are slipping off because, obviously, I'm sweating like heck. TMI perhaps. I think I'll shut up and just let you watch for a while. Here it says the Plaza of Peace, or the Peace Plaza, is a public place where a lot of people use, so be careful and safe. No, be sure of safety. Be aware of safety. Be safety conscious. Okay, there you go. Okay, I'll see. Oh, the sun. Direct. Oh, by the way, if you can notice, the apartment complexes in the background there. Until the late, I think the 2000s, all the apartment buildings look the same. And so they all look like matchboxes. I always called them matchbox buildings, and I always said that I felt like I was living in a matchbox. So not pretty. Thankfully, the designers, the architects nowadays, and the building companies, the construction companies, are paying more attention to the design of apartment buildings, so they're a lot prettier. But okay, we're up to, I think this is supposed to represent an hourglass. I'm not really sure. Let's go check. Olympic Movement Monument. Okay, rendezvous in Seoul. And, it means the monument symbolizes a beginning of harmony between East and West. Okay. Park is open. It's a public park, and it's open until midnight. So I think once the sun goes down, residents nearby could just bike around, bring their kids in their strollers. But the odd thing is, I don't see any benches I don't see any benches at all, except for the ones attached to the cafes and the eateries. monument. I think I'll cut it short now. September, and it's too hot to be September.